Well, hello everyone, and here we are again, and we are now down to the last four in the T20 Cricket World Cup. So 3 matches left to play, and the last 4 is an interesting combination. We have England against India, and for so long England looked like they were going out early, but they've just about stepped up at the right time to win the games they needed to win, and they've had a couple of poor performances, as we know. But here they are in the last 4, taking on India, who've had a smoother passage through, looked very comfortable in everything they've done, really, by and large. And yeah, that's going to be a really interesting match on Thursday afternoon UK time at 3:30 p.m. Ahead of that, we have South Africa, who have sort of swan-like just drifted into the last 4, won all their matches, raised their game when they've needed to, or done what they needed to do without any fuss, minimum of fuss, no dramas, and here they are in the semi-final. Flip that over to their opposition Afghanistan, every drama you could think of, really, in their last match overnight last night. That was Monday night into Tuesday, UK time once again. Yeah, so what a dramatic game that was. It was 3 rain intervals, I think, or 3 rain interruptions. The wicketkeeper going off with an injury, and just all sorts of other drama in a very low scoring, a typically low scoring match for some of these grounds in the tournament this time around. But it was exciting stuff. I must admit, I didn't clamber out my bed to watch it. I had the radio on, and it was really good stuff, and absolutely fair play to them. They've really fought for it, and they've beaten some good sides to do it. It's no fluke. Let's put it that way. Whether they can just raise their game one more time, as I say, South Africa have glided into the final, semi-final, really, with no minimum of fuss, and they're looking at a well-accomplished team to go on to the final, but we shall see. So let's just reflect on what England have got ahead of them as well. England play India on, as I say, on Thursday afternoon UK time, 3:30 p.m. That's the sort of early game on Thursday, and really it's difficult to call. I know India, I've just said earlier on, have had a nice sort of not a gentle ride, but a nice just stroll into the semi-final. They've had no real dramas. They've had some good matches and played some excellent cricket. England have played some good cricket at times, but against they've been found wanting against South Africa when they really should have won that match, and against Australia, who are no longer in the tournament. So sometimes you don't get your just desserts, maybe in sport, and here are England, 1 game away from a chance to retain their title in the final. What do I think about the match? I think it's the sort of emphasis for England is on their batting. I think they're just slightly stronger, although who needs a strong batting lineup if you've got Rohit and Kohli at the top? But I think that England just have that extra depth, which may just be the element that swings it their way. We shall see. And India, I think, have the better, or they certainly have, I think, the better all-round and more experienced T20 bowling unit. When you've got Bumrah at the head of that, hardly goes for any boundaries. It's it's almost like an alarm clock going off when he goes for a 4. It's so rare, and happens once a match almost. But you never know. We shall see. As I say, India's batting can be a bit fragile. They get a bit excited sometimes. I think England are better in the batting department, just India stronger in the bowling department. So it's sort of the immovable forces coming together. And being an Englishman, I've got to just say that England will edge it. That's probably heart over head to a certain degree, because India have just played the better cricket so far to get this far. England have had a stumble or two along the way, as we know. But forget all that. It's the last four. It's one-off match, and I think England will just about take it, either by a narrow winning run margin or just getting over the line with their strength in depth on a run chase. So it'll be, I'll just edge my bets on England, and South Africa will overcome Afghanistan, I think. I think it's just a big ask from the big high that they've had, and it's just a quick turnaround for them. And whether they can just re-energise, get everybody in the I'm sure they'll be in the right frame of mind, but it's the physicality of it all and the emotion that they drained out of themselves. That may count against them a little bit to try and do it all again in a few hours' time or a day or two's time. We shall see. So I'm going for an England and South Africa final, and we'll see how close I am to that on Friday, and when we hopefully come back to do a review of England being in the final. Until next time, thank you.